Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Peanut Johnson. Going to be hard to top her last start, Singy.
She was outstanding. Complete game shutout. She got some great support from her defense. She's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for her. We'll see if she's got it today.
Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Late with the swing there.
Double play situation here. She's been working up in the zone, and typically you're looking to get that ground ball. See if she adjusts on this next pitch.
Kim aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. That one fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Throw, save.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of...
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in Minnesota, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Johnson back to work. Johnson, a former All-Star. She features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and she works in a changeup. Got him. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Jamer Candelario at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Next to hit, Peanut Johnson. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a 2-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Dives and he can't hang on. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Boog. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. Jake Myers coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Lawrence Butler, the next twin up to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the veteran outfielder, Taylor Ward. The other way, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now for the Twins, Jace Young. This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
She had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jake Myers getting ready to hit, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the second time today. So they go quietly there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. First and second, 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. That one carried. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. As it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jonathan India. India working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him. With number 9 for her in this game.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Johnson back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Candelario swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings through it for the K. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. 2 on, 2 outs. Johnson matched a couple of homers in her last game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
Myers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. So she gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one in there across the letters.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that one fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
No ball. 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Down, base is empty. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me was pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. 1 down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Now batting Jamer Candelario. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work it.
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go in order. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Twins DH, Peanut Johnson. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Hedrick back to work. Line drive, Adam in center field. Yency Almonte taking over. Johnson was on fire in this one, had a big game for them both pitching and hitting.
So impressive.
Peanut Johnson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And next is the designated hitter, Peanut Johnson. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Absolutely belted. One run across, and it's off the wall. Correa on his horse and coming home. The relay to the plate, head for a slide, and he's safe. It's 5-2.
And that keeps her hitting streak going. She's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like she is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Butler now at the plate. Alcantara with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. She's trying for third in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. She sends it out of here. That's her third home run of the series. It's 7-2. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Peanut Johnson. She's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. Myers raging back towards the wall. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid.
Johnson had a great showing in the win.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask.
Peanut Johnson ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the veteran shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Out to short, Johnson. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. And next for Minnesota, Peanut Johnson. This is a true five-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. Base knock, center field. Around first, heading for two. In there safely.
I'll tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Boog. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. Runner takes off. That one down the line. And he takes it himself for the out. The designated hitter. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Rodriguez will hit next. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees nothing. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. Back in Minnesota, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Pina Johnson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ober back to work. Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. And now Lawrence Butler. And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And the infield fly rule called. At the plate, Taylor Ward. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Young.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Full count.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Right through there, got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Here's Byron Buxton. This one popped up right side. India. And that ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded. They trail it 5-4. Next to hit, Peanut Johnson.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and she's in full speed.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Tattooed and gone. And this place is rocking. Home run number 30 on the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-5. So the streak stays alive. Her fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 on, 1 out. Jake Myers stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Lauren.
Johnson was a real bright spot despite the loss. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
They may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Athletics. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Peanut Johnson riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. She's homered in 4 straight games.
She is managing to find pitches that she can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for her. As long as she can get the bat to it, because she's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. And now, Peanut Johnson.
Peanut Johnson.
The catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
And that's ripped for a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
And that keeps her hitting streak going. She's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like she is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. In the air, left field. Winker should have it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Two on, one out. Here's Royce Lewis.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The tying run is in to score from third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. Righty delivers. Dive, and she's got it. Throws from the seat of her pants. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one's gone. She'll circle the bases. Her 31st home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-4. And that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if she goes a game or two without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Peanut Johnson, the next twin up to hit. She's already homered in this game. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism.
She swings and lifts one to deep center field. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 8-5. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lamont Wade Jr., the next twin up to hit. Johnson at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-7.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So the lineup flips over. Max Schumann will hit next.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
A's leading by a run. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 away with nobody on. Peanut Johnson, the next Twin up to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now she'll turn for second. It's a double, her 4th hit of the game. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
So the tying run at second. Runner breaks for third. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Johnson was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time.
Peanut Johnson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 1 down. Peanut Johnson, the next Twin up to hit. That smash towards center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Oh, tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Boog. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. Runner takes off, and that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Maximo Acosta. Runner takes off. That's ball 4. Out at third, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Peanut Johnson. Ray back to work. That one ripped. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. In safely with a double, her second of the day.
She has had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Twins, Yohel Pozo.
Runner!
She's trying for third. Squirts away a little bit. And she steals third without a throw. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. This to third. Schumann. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Now back to the designated hitter, Peanut Johnson.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is gone. She sends it out of here. Her 32nd of the year. It's 5-3. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Now it's the Twins DH, Peanut Johnson. Can't forget the 2-run shot she launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Blue, and she looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. That's a double, and she's got a 4-hit day. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now the first baseman, Yohel Pozo.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Squirts away from Langoliers. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Winker makes the ground. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets her, and it's a double play to end the inning. Johnson was a real bright spot despite the loss. Collected 4 hits. Peanut Johnson just about ready to go. Her team boasting the best record in the league coming into this one. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Peanut Johnson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how she's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. She's more calm and settles in. She's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most pitchers, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, she gets looser. The ball comes out of her hand with more life. And she's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get her team back in the dugout.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the right fielder, Forrest.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. First pitch swinging. Rooker with some impressive production lately. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performance.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the first. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Peanut Johnson. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Burrows back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And she's got a leadoff double.
And that keeps her hitting streak going. She's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like she is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Emmanuel Rodriguez now at the plate. The pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4. The throw. Tag. And she's out.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Zach Geloff, steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one's in there. 0-1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Second inning here. No score. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the... Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bibas, in his second season, 26 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Daniel Susac up next for the A's. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now it's Jose Siri.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
2 outs, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball.
Swings and misses. And she strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tina Johnson.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead run on base. So up next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and lifted in the air. Siri brings it in. Out number 2. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Runner on the go. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, nice stop at first. And they get the out. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these A's, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Low. In the box now. Takes strike 1. Roll to short. Possible 2 ball. There's 1. On to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Right through there for a strike. Rooker with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Johnson back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, she should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
And now, Zach Geloff. Outside.
Ball, outside.
And that's ball 1. To third. Can't field it cleanly. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher could never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from a warning track if he has to.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Got him swinging.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Jorbeat B-Boss up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Now it dozen strikeouts for her in this one. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Johnson measures 6 feet even, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for her this afternoon.
She has had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. This one in the dirt, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That one the other way. Over to Lowe. 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Daniel Susak. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Jeffers hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Jose Siri.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Popped up. Wait.
I got it.
But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Max Schumann, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
She got away with one there, but she knows she can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Geloff, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
Next offering is fouled back. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Still in total command on the mound. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Peanut Johnson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a hitter who's got some power. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that ball is out of here. She sends one out the opposite way. It's 3-0. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. It's like she's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Johnson back to work.
Oh, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a game she's having. 16 Ks now. Next up for the A's, Jorbeat Bebos. Out there to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the 0-2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Matthew Liberatore on to pitch out of the pen here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Johnson was firing on all cylinders. Peanut Johnson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's the Twins DH, Peanut Johnson.
Peanut Johnson.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Groove. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. So here's Wade now. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner at second. And down on strikes. 1 down.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Royce Lewis. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one the other way, loud. That's the second out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. And the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. But she's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Too late.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a base hit, and the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a couple more. It's 5-1. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So up next for Minnesota, Peanut Johnson. She crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. Her swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt she even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. She's got a double, her 4th hit.
Up next to the swing.
Some history here, and what a game she's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of players can even say they did that in the course of their career.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting. First baseman, Royce Lewis.
So digging in, Royce Lewis.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Johnson on third with 2 out. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it into the warning track. And next for Minnesota, Peanut Johnson. She's already homered here in this one. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 10-2. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Johnson was a big contributor for them in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Peanut Johnson hit for the cycle last time out. Shades of Chris Singleton in 1999. What could this budding star have in her bag of tricks today? It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the shortstop, Peanut Johnson. Kirby back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
And that keeps her hitting streak going. She's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like she is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Lawrence Butler. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now a blooper back behind short. Throw behind the runner, and they've got her doubled off. Two outs, base is empty. Base knock center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base, and now the right fielder Lawrence Butler. Runner on the go, and ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal in the dirt. And no throw. Both runners are safe. And the runners will move up. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. Save! And they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lau at the plate.
Second baseman, Ryan.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Johnson. The throw to first. Lau out on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line drive, and it's fair. Just inside the line. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Jeffers, the runner at third. Johnson at second with 2 gone. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
On the ground, Johnson. Throws across the diamond. Rodriguez out of the play. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Peanut Johnson.
She's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back. Say goodbye to that one. She flexes her power with that swing for 36th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to her. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now for Seattle, Matt Vierling. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now back, first baseman,
Johnson really stood out in this win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Peanut Johnson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Vierling leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Peanut Johnson. This is a player you got to keep an eye on which he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and she's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and she creates a sense of urgency for the deep.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. She'll touch them all. That's her 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One out, base is empty.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
2 outs, base is empty.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And in there with a double off the wall. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. She steals third easily. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Johnson at third with 2 away. Ground ball left side. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the M's 5 and the Twins 2. Two outs, nobody on. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Up the middle. Slings to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 6. 2 on, 1 out. Johnson, the next to hit. She's already homered in this game.
This kid is so special.
She's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
Seems like from day one, her strike zone and plate discipline looked like she'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once she did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority, and she got that up and out of here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Peanut Johnson. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch she could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Really important at bat coming up now.
Jorge Mateo now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And that's 30 stolen bases for her this season. Slow roller to third. Shaw throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next for Minnesota, Taylor Ward.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Here's a 1-2. Line drive. Fires over to Guerrero. They miss a big chance to take the lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Gary Sanchez. Into center. He's got it. One away. Johnson had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one.
Peanut Johnson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Peanut Johnson. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Her 6th of the series, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, bases empty.
Peanut Johnson.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and she's safe.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, 1 out. And next for Minnesota, Maximo Acosta. Wu with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and it's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Robles snags it on the run. Twins strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me she's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but she made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
One down, runner at third. Johnson digs in now. She's already homered here in this one. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 6-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so players in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Johnson made a big contribution despite the loss. 2 homers on the day.
No question, she was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Now it's the DH, Peanut Johnson. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill calls it in, and there's one away.
She was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if she gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. The Twins are looking very strong so far this season.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. She's got the stuff, obviously, and right there she used it to put her opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And that's in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
She just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, she's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And she strikes out the side for the second time today. Padres down in order. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now she'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Tack one more game onto her hitting streak, Boog. Every day this player just keeps making her record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what she's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like she's playing on beginner mode out there. Lawrence Butler, the next twin up to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 8-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him the chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Austin Hayes leading things off and takes a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here's the first baseman, Jimmy Palmero. Fastball for a strike. Johnson was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that she earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. She was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to bring.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tina Johnson.
That one is absolutely belted. onto the track, and he makes the catch. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
The 17th,
Johnson back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So, man aboard. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stings. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
So Kay marks the at-bat for X.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Twins 10 and the Padres nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And a pitch on the outside corner. Got him looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop she was dealing with at the plate.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. 0-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Struck out swinging his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. So up next, Peanut Johnson, 1 for 3.
Get down, ball, get down.
Line drive, caught. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they extend their lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. She's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Back here in Petco Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Austin Hayes. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Got him. 13 strikeouts now. She's putting together an impressive outing.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Johnson ready to fire now. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Caught him looking for the K. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And foul ball. Swings through it for the K. And she strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. Padres go down quietly. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. And that misses. And it's 1-2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lewis snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. One down. And now the DH, Peanut Johnson. That smash towards center. Merrill pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Johnson back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Tap foul at the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Minnesota leads this one 14. Bottom 9, and now it's Austin Hayes. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Palmeiro, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the pitcher is going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know she's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that she gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if she'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps she'd have a no-hitter.
Peanut Johnson ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Now the number 2 hitter, Everson Pereira. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the shortstop, Peanut Johnson. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's gone. The 41st home run of the season. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of hitters that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. She let that ball travel, and she got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Johnson out on a bang-bang play. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Man at first, and here's the first baseman.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
The Twins have raced out of the gate to start the season. Runner at first with no outs here.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too.
Johnson. Quick feed to second for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Runner at second, nobody out.
A shortstop, Peanut Johnson.
That one is absolutely belted. That's not coming back. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. Cindy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Oh, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Christian Moore digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Two outs. Out to short. Johnson. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
So digging in, Peanut Johnson. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
She's homered 3 times so far, and now she gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives her anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Dives. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Johnson was a big contributor for them in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Peanut Johnson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Ciani.
The right fielder, Michael Ciani. His pitch, 7-10.
Hit on the ground to short. Johnson slings it across, and an easy out to start the game. One down. And next for Minnesota, Peanut Johnson. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that ball is out of here. She'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like she's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one is absolutely belted. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. Jeffers rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. He's safe. We are tied at 2. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move, and they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
In the dirt, no movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Johnson at third. Butler over at second. Rodriguez on at first with nobody out. In the air, left side. Schwarber under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. She'll score on the sac fly. 3-2. They take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Hit in the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lawrence.
So up next for Minnesota, Peanut Johnson. She launched the solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for this team early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
1 up, 1 down. Johnson had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was.
Peanut Johnson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Peanut Johnson. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Driven out to center. That's back there. Onto the patio and gone. See you later. Her 46th of the year. And we're all square. It's 1-1. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
The Twins off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and her 2nd hit.
She was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boo, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a...
Runner breaks for 3rd. Popped up. Schwarber in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. 1 out. Runner at 2nd. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. This one in the dirt. Throw to 3rd. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber makes the catch. Runner tagging from 3rd. She's in to score the sac fly. It's 2-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from 3rd.
2 on, 1 out. Caminero getting ready to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Young feeds to 2nd, out there, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
No outs. Runner on 2nd.
A shortstop. Peanut.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-1. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
First and second, one out. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
On the ground, Johnson. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's two. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Twins 4, the Rays 2. And now for the Twins, Peanut Johnson. 3 for 3. She's got a double and a pair of home runs.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and she's in full speed.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they take a 3-run lead. She's got a double, her 4th hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So here's Wade now. The 2-1. She's trying for third in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. On the ground to the left, Caminero. Slings to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Johnson really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for him.
Peanut Johnson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down. Peanut Johnson, the next Twin up to hit.
Johnson.
hammered. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. All muscle to center field. That's her 5th homer of the series. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. Her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now she can't miss. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Man at first, one away.
Designated hitter, Peanut Johnson.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ground ball right side. Quick feed to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left.
Up next for the Twins.
Johnson measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Swing a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. Her 6th of the series, and they add a pair. It's 4-1.
Low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Peanut Johnson. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Fly ball well struck. That one's carrying. And forget it. And she's gone yard again. Home run number 50 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. She guessed right, squared it up, and she made it look way too easy. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Peanut Johnson, the next Twin up to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Another homer. Her 4th home run of the game. It's 9-3.
She's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Johnson had a great showing in the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all.